Here we got a interesting figure, a little bit of Quasi Moto from the Hunchback of Notre Dame, of course the Disney adaptation. This is an interesting figure and a lot of concepts, considering the fact that it was a cartoon, and they did a fantastic job translating the concept of Quasimodo into a figure format. And then what we get here is the basic depiction of the Quasimodo is the concept of the hump. You see, the hump is where the figure gets its basic shape. And when we see this depiction of Quasimodo, you see that it's very much similar to the conceptualization of the figure that they depicted in the films. Of course, the films were very far off from the books. If any of you are familiar with the literature from that period of time, the original Quasimodo literature actually depicted a much more dark scenery, a lot less family-friendly concepts of filmmaking and sing-along happiness, much more pain and suffering as far as the character was concerned. Quasimodo is in fact a tortured character in literature, very misunderstood and very difficult for the viewer to have a sympathy for a creature that is so utterly disposed of by the cruel and unusual culture that he grows up with, and then he's so trapped by the way that he looks that it makes it difficult for him to even express his love to those who he finds interesting to himself. Very, very interesting, Sir Mr. Quasimodo, and I'm proud to have this figure of him from the original set. Always make sure to hold on to valuables such as these to get a good idea of Quasimodo and a remembrance of what he had to go through and so forth to get us the amazing depictions of human kindness that he managed to get through the years. Very, very glad to have this one, this piece still in the set. Very nice addition to the collection of Disney collectibles and so forth. One for the ages, very, very much. One of my favorite films in the original Disney films of the new ages.